You're listening to an African Elements top news story for July 23, 2025. Please visit our website at africanelements.org for more daily news. For many people from Africa, obtaining visas for travel to Western countries is a lengthy, expensive, and uncertain process. This can lead to significant stress, described by some as low-level trauma. The bureaucratic nature of visa applications often feels intrusive, with extensive paperwork required. One visa application for a family member involves submitting 32 documents, including bank statements, employment letters, and birth certificates. These requirements aim to verify identity and financial stability, but can be overwhelming. Visa fees can be substantial. A tourist visa to the UK can cost up to $1,000, in addition to private processing center fees. All fees are non-refundable, regardless of the visa outcome. Processing times add further difficulty, with some U.S. visa applications taking over 6 months. Delays can disrupt personal and professional plans, leading to missed opportunities. Stringent visa policies can sever crucial connections, particularly for families in the Black diaspora. Recent policies by Donald Trump restricted entry to the U.S. for nationals from 20 countries, half of which are in Africa, impacting families and students. The EU's strict visa regime has caused diplomatic tension with African governments and damaged its image among Africa's elites. In 2022, 30% of African Schengen visa applications were rejected, up from 18% in 2014. This rising rejection rate contributes to perceptions of discrimination, often due to doubts about applicants' intentions to return home. The top 10 African countries, while submitting only 2.8% of global Schengen applications, faced a rejection rate of 44.8% in 2023, indicating systemic bias. Many African nations have lower passport strength, limiting global visa access and mobility. It is easier for Western visitors to obtain visas for African countries than vice versa, highlighting a global disparity in travel freedom. African travelers often must travel long distances to apply for visas, and the costs can be prohibitive. This financial burden is exacerbated by high visa overstay rates from countries like Nigeria, creating a cycle of suspicion for future applicants. Nigeria has implemented new policies to address visa overstays, including fines and re-entry bans. The U.S. has seen a significant number of student visa overstays from Nigeria, with some rates reaching 70%. Despite these concerns, the U.S. and Nigeria increased tourist visa validity to 5 years in 2023, indicating a complex interplay between security and diplomatic goals. Abrupt policy changes have created uncertainty for international students, with some facing visa revocations and administrative burdens. A recent policy requires student visa applicants to disclose their social media accounts for government monitoring, raising privacy concerns. These policies hinder individual aspirations and impact the diversity of talent in Western institutions. While some countries tighten borders, others, like Kenya, have removed visa requirements for almost all African citizens, promoting regional solidarity. This initiative sends a signal to a continent burdened by visa restrictions, emphasizing that Africans have the right to meet and mingle without suspicion. In 2016, the African Union launched an AU passport for unrestricted travel within Africa, but its rollout has been limited. The reasons include national sovereignty and logistical challenges. Despite these hurdles, the vision of seamless intra-African travel remains strong. African countries are simplifying entry procedures, as shown in the 2022 Africa Visa Openness Report. Most African countries offer visa-free travel to at least 5 others, with regional blocs making strides in facilitating movement. These efforts demonstrate a commitment to greater connectivity and economic integration within Africa. The movement towards visa openness within Africa contrasts sharply with the difficulties faced when seeking entry to Western nations. The economic and social impact of visa difficulties on African communities is substantial, hindering educational exchanges and family reunification. While African nations are addressing challenges within their borders, diplomatic engagement with Western countries is needed to improve visa access. Ongoing dialogue about visa policies must consider the human element and broader implications for international relations. As African nations simplify entry procedures, they set an example for global cooperation and mutual respect. Copyright African Elements.